stupid thing. Is it working? Nope, I want to mute the microphone. Hello. I hope you can hear me. It's my first time live on my tablet, so. Hello. You know what? How do I see? Oh, there we go. Hey, Kim. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kim. How are you? Your niece, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Julie. Hi, Ethel. How are you? Hi. I'm not on my laptop, and I'm not at home either. So, I broke my laptop, y'all. Oh, Snow Bunny. Hi, Snow Bunny. Sheila Cushionberry. Miss Kenya. Hi. Miss Jeannie. Miss Deborah. Hello, you guys. Hi, everyone. How are you all today? I hope everybody's okay. Hey, Miss Sharon Blake. I hope the signal's good, too, because I'm on my tablet, so had another video, but I had to pick yours. Uh-oh. Thank you, Miss Donna. Hey, Miss Social Deb. I like your video as doctor. Thank you. Hey, Miss Vola. Hey, Miss Sue. How are you? You're peachy, cool beans. I'm glad you're peachy. That's what's up. I'm coming in good. Sweet. How is everyone? And if you haven't been here before, please speak up so we can give you a shout out. I'm here, all natural, no makeup. Hey, Miss Jacqueline. How are you? How are you all today? Hi, PJ. How are you? Welcome to our channel. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we had some complications today. I fried my laptop. Yay! So, I know, right? I actually, it's taken all the way apart at home. The keyboard, the whole top part of my laptop is laid off to one side. All the screws are out of it. I'm thinking I fried the battery. And, I think that's what's going on. Did he say he could get it connected? And I'm trying to help my parents get their internet working too. So if I'm like distracted. Hey, Miss Jean Walker. Hey, Adam. Welcome. Hey, Miss Catherine Carr. Welcome. Oh, hey, Catherine. So did you get everything worked out with Sewet Pro? PJ said, my kids and I loved your medical video. Thank you. Hey, Miss Smith. How are you? Yeah. Oh, my t-shirt. It says, hand over the chocolate and no one gets hurt. He said, can I get on the internet? I'll try. I'll try again. Child, we've been having internet. You know, my computer has been having internet issues too. So they were, yes, I can get on the internet.
Yes.
Tell him thank you. So theirs was messed up, which I live walking distance from my parents. So I'm sure everybody else had internet issues too. But I had internet issues as well, but theirs actually ended up being worse. So I'm trying to get their internet squared away. Excuse me. So did he tell me to do anything or you hung up? Okay. I'm at my dad's house and my mom won't get on camera. Because my mom's here too. So we're trying to get internet stuff hooked up and be live at the same time. And, but anyway, like I was saying, the, oh, hey, Miss Big Camp 61. You finally got the video to come in. That's what's up. Hey, Miss Kelly. Welcome. Catherine Carr is still learning. Sweet. Let me know if you need anything. Okay. Let me know. Miss Gail. Hello. Miss Kenya says, hi, parents.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Hope King, how are you? Miss says, hey, mom and dad too. And Joni Thurman says hi. But yeah, so trying to get all kind of stuff going at one time today is a trip. Hello from Texas. Well, hello, Miss Colleen from Texas. Welcome to our chat. So we, I think I fried the battery on my laptop, and yeah, no, you know, he came in my studio the other day and got a hold to my stitch eraser, but he didn't get to use it. And I told him, I forget who it was that said to get him a stitch eraser for Christmas. And he thought that was funny. I looked. Told him he thought that was funny.
They remember everything.
Yes, they do remember everything. That's why you got to be careful what you say. Miss Blake said it was her that said to get him one. So yeah, I was like, you know, you ain't supposed to be touching my stuff. So, but at any rate, you fumble very well. I appreciate that. So my battery on my laptop is built into the laptop. I at one point when I could afford very nice things, I bought a really decent laptop, and but this particular brand keeps the battery in the laptop, so I had to take the whole thing apart to get to the battery. Hey, Miss Brenda Scott. And I'm hoping that's all that's wrong. So, funny thing is, my son has the exact same laptop. So, while he's not home, I'm going to take his apart and get his battery out and try it and see if that's really what it is. Because if not, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'll have to get something else. And I applied for a grant to get another computer, but that's not going to be till the first of the year if I get the grant. So, did you back up your files? I did most of them, but because I know I can take the hard drive out of my computer and still get my information off of the hard drive, because I've done it before, then no, I did not. Let's see. Miss Kamisha, hello, finally able to get on live. Welcome. Yeah, it's easier. More people can get on live when I'm doing it mobile. So when I'm on my desktop, for some reason, it's harder for people to get on live. But when I'm on my mobile devices, I can get on live. You guys can get on live easier. So I may have to be live for the next few weeks. I don't know. New Orleans checking in. New Orleans, that's what's up. And hi, parents. Miss Barbara Raymond. Miss Phenomenal Creations, hello. Good evening, everyone. And Miss Baby's Booty, that's Doctor's Baby. Hey, Katie Chenners, how are you? Welcome. I never have any issues with getting on live. Sweet. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because there are times where some people have issues getting on live. But this week, one of the things I wanted to point out, because most of you, actually, before I even get into that, please let me know. There are about 33, according to my counter in here, that she said Doctor's Booty and Family. Oh, the show yesterday. Oh my God. The show. All right, real quick. The show was fun. I will say that. I don't know why I didn't think that it was going to be that much work to pack up all that stuff and take it away from my studio. Yeah, that was the hard part, actually. Packing up everything, because I already had a tent. So packed up the tent, packed up the chairs, packed up the machine, packed up the cap driver, packed up the tools just in case, packed up the thread. I took about 20 spools of thread, and the only reason why I did 20 was because I knew there would be kids there. So I had my general colors, you know, your basic colors, but then I also had fluorescent pink, fluorescent green, fluorescent yellow. I also had some glow-in-the-dark threads that I took with me. I took I ended up ordering hats of just about every color I could think of that, you know, within reason. Like, I didn't do light green and dark green, but I did do green. I did pink. I did ton of black, like 15 black hats, 10 white hats. I did yellow. I did light blue. I even had a few kids hats, youth hats, so that the kids could get hats. And I'm so glad I did that, you guys. Oh my God. So, my dad helped me get all of that packed up. Oh. Thank God for him, because otherwise I don't know that I would have made it. Is she live?
Yeah, but she can't get on. She can't tell you, hey, she's trying to say.
Oh, I don't know how to. Hey, y'all, how do you type to somebody when they're live like this? Mobile, because I don't know. Is she on iPad, right?
You on iPad?
How do you type to somebody? I don't know. Okay.
She said she's trying to say hey.
Oh, I got somebody trying to log in with us, and she can't. I don't know how to type to people. I just know how to read the comments.
She said she read the comments.
Oh, Miss Jean, yes, I do have more mugs. A few. Yes, I did, Miss Susan. It was. She said on the iPad, the lower right side, Mama.
Sure.
Tell her. She said tap the live chat button on the lower right hand side. Thank y'all, cause I don't know. I got the unstructured, kind of rounded, slightly dad capish looking. That was all I took. That's not all I took. I also took some structured flat bill, but I didn't put those out because I really didn't want to do those. It should say live chat. It should say live chat. Okay, she's here. Thank y'all. I appreciate it because I don't know. Did I take my 655? Yes. Did I have help? I did for handling customers and taking money. Yes. Miss Deidre Lane says, hi, Mom and Dad. You have a lovely daughter. Hello. She has taught me a lot. Let's see. Wanda Hater. Hey, Wanda Hater. Did you find those to be the most popular? Man, when I tell you, okay, so I had quite a few customers. It's funny, most of the customers were kids. I was so shocked. And Annette, you found out too. You're here. Hi, Annette. Welcome. Was it hard to manage it? No, it wasn't. The machine, flawless. The machine performed like a champ. It really did. The only 2 errors that I had were user errors where I forgot to switch the colors and was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But the machine, and this is the thing, it's out in a courtyard type environment. I intended to have my laptop and do this on my desktop so that I could show y'all pictures, you know, while I was doing the chat, but whatever. But it's in a courtyard type area, and it's concrete pavement, actually, is where I was at, in between big warehouses. And there's a great big water tower out there, and they string really pretty patio lights all over the place, and the band was live over under the water tower. Hi, Miss Hill. And they have picnic tables out there. They have lawn chairs out there. I don't know if any of you guys are on Pinterest or not, but on Pinterest, at one point, it was really popular. There was a thing where porch swings, right? There were porch swings. Hey, Tracy Etheridge. Welcome. You okay? You cool. There were like 5 porch swings in a circle around a fire pit. They have one of those out there. They have big old pipe swings out. I mean, it's so nice. It's very nice. A very nice area. And every Friday night, they have live entertainment. They have a couple of food trucks. They have some type of dessert, ice cream, or whatever. Miss Bonnie, hello. Where are you? This does not look like your studio. I'm at my parents' house. I was helping them get their internet back up and running, but then I switched to live. I'm sorry. My mom won't come in and say, "Hey, Dad is right there." But they have live stuff, and it's really nice. And usually on nice nights or nice day, you know, because it starts at 5. It starts at, no, 4. It starts at 4 and it goes to 9. But of course, people on Friday evening, they get off at 5 o'clock. So that's when most folks start rolling in, about 5:30, right? So about 5:30, people were coming, but the problem was this past Friday, all the way up to it, it was, let's see, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was warm. Hey, Miss Coleman. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was warm. Actually, it was hot here in Charlotte. Okay, Friday, it was rainy. It was cold. It was like, I had on the t-shirt and I was like, I really should have brought a jacket. I was okay, but I really should have brought a jacket. So it was rainy looking and cold. It wasn't raining, but it was like every so often it would like misty drizzle barely. I was under the tent and they already knew that if it was going to be any type of extra rain, then I was moving inside and I had a spot. But they didn't put me inside because it never actually rained. So I think the dreary weather and the cold weather, the dreary, wet, cold, is what kept more people away. I would have done a lot better had the weather not jacked up Friday, but I wasn't hot. So I was worried about getting really hot because I get hot easily. So most of the customers were kids, which was really cool because, a little kid come up, Mommy, I want a hat. No, Johnny, you already have a hat. But Mom, I want a hat. Okay, Johnny, what hat do you want? And it was like, yes, go, Johnny. That didn't work when I was little, but it worked for me Friday. So 5 of the hats were kids. And it was really neat. I let them design their own hats. It was supposed to be only wording on the hats. But, the kids, I don't want to say it was slow, but it wasn't like I was jumping like this. So I said, okay, well, what do you want on the hat? One kid, a little boy, he wanted a breast cancer ribbon. He had he chose a black cap and he got a hot pink breast cancer ribbon. His little brother, he got a, puffy, the hat that I wore before in my video with the puff letter D, the white one with the pink puff. He wanted a black hat with that same letter D because their last name started with a D in puff font in light pink. And their little sister, she wanted, that kid's twin sister, she wanted her initials in cursive on her hat. So I did that. Another kid came up. She wanted a yellow hat with her initials, didn't care what color, so we chose black. So she got hers. Then I had one guy come up, and that was a really cool story. It was neat to be able to fulfill a need in this instance. His daughter some years ago had bought him a hat. He has a boat, and she bought him a hat, a navy blue cap that said Captain on the front in gold letters. And he came and he was like, look, can you make me a hat that says Captain? Of course I can, so stitched out the hat. They were so grateful because he was on the boat with his hat that she gave him, and it flew off into the water and he watched it sink. So it was cool to be able to get his hat, redone. What else? Oh, we had a couple of businesses or individuals come up that had their own businesses. And fortunately, because I had my laptop and thank God it was working then, I digitized right on the spot. I did 2 different business logos because at that point when they came, it was running a little slow. So I digitized their logo and they were tickled. This one business, he bought 4 hats right there on the spot, and he's supposed to call me this week coming up to get more hats and merchandise to sell in his, because he has an art studio. So that was cool. So stuff like that was really, 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 really cool. That was really cool. But just the lack of patrons and people that were just out there in general was a little discouraging somewhat. But in a way, I'm kind of, now that I'm reflecting on all of it, I'm kind of glad it was like that, because this was my first time ever doing anything on the spot. Johnny on the spot, as somebody told me. Ms. Bickham. So because that was my very first time doing that, I really did need some space in between custom, because it was like as soon as I finished a hat, another customer came and requested a hat. As soon as that one finished, another customer came and requested a hat. So it kind of worked out to where from 6 o'clock to 9:45, I was on my feet. I was jumping the entire time. So that was really cool. Now that part is really cool. So, well, hey, auntie. Y'all, my auntie is in here. She made it. My auntie married. Sounds like I had a good time. I did have a good time. I really did. Matter of fact, my mom's sister is like the one. Hey, Auntie Joyce. Can you digitize in Sew What Pro, or do you need something else? You need something else, Miss Gail. You cannot digitize in Sew What Pro. You can edit in Sew What Pro. Sew What Pro is only for you to take embroidery designs that are already in existence and change them up to how you want them. That's the only thing you can do with Sew What Pro as far as creating designs is concerned. It's perfect for that. But digitizing, you would need to either use Sew Art that's available, or you can use, I use for right now, Wilcom Hatch. So I use Wilcom. Sew Art, if you're just starting and want to dabble in it and you're not going to, like, if you want to do basic things, I don't know, like if you want to do little simple digitizing stuff, yes, you would do Sew Art. But if you're doing really complicated like logos, I would stick with something a little more extreme.
But she can't do it on the
Yeah, she did. She just saw.
Yeah, I saw my
She saw Joy.
Auntie Joyce. I saw that you said hi through my other. Uh-oh, sorry. That's a pencil can. Y'all didn't want to see that. So yeah, thank you for asking. Hey, Miss Valerie Hill. I'm scrolling back up to make sure I get everything. Let's see. Was it hard to manage? Nope, it was. I did mention that. Columbia, Miss Gladys Coleman from Columbia. Welcome. Miss Pamela Jackson says you're a great daughter and blessed because of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Black Friday is coming, Miss Blake says. Maybe computers will be on sale. The sad thing is I kind of need something now because I have, we're going to get into that. I got something really cool to tell you all. I got some digitizing I need to do. And it's all on my laptop that program is, and it's the way that program works is you log in you open up the Wilcom and it authenticates the program. If you can't, I can't like just install it on somebody else's computer. It authenticates it. So I got to figure that out. Yay. So yes, Miss Cushionberry, I did have a good time. I really did. Let's see. I bet you will get a lot of, actually several people, that's the other thing. Several people took cards. Several of the businesses said they will be calling me back for more work because I told them I could do other things like polo shirt. Matter of fact, the food truck that was out there is Ooey Barbecue. I don't know if the barbecue was good or not because I call myself being meatless. So I didn't eat the barbecue, but the guy was really nice and he wanted shirts done. So he's supposed to call me Ooey Barbecue if you've ever heard of them. So he's going to call, the art studio guy is going to call. So yeah, that was really cool. That was cool. You're welcome, Miss Gail. Joy? Hi, Joy. How are you? Sorry, Miss Mallory. I don't want to watch Live Girls now. We got some spammers in here, you guys, so just ignore that. You downloaded Sew Art. Sew Art is cool. Sew Art is cool. Glad you stated that information about Sew What Pro. You're welcome. Yeah, Miss Cushionberry, I saw that too. Carol Coleman says, good evening. Good evening to you. Barbara Raymond, are you familiar with Brother PE Design 10 software? I have heard of it. I chose not to do Brother PE Design software because someone told me that the Wilcom was a little bit better, and I actually tried it, and when I tried it I really liked it, so that's why I stuck with Wilcom. The digitizer version of Hatch is what I have. Wilcom Hatch, Miss Howard, is Wilcom Hatch is the actual digitizing one, not anything else. So, but at any rate, hi Carmi J, welcome. Welcome. Tony Webb says, I enjoy your videos. Have learned so much. Thank you. You're welcome. I know it takes a lot of time to make and post them. It takes a lot of time to make. But I have fun. I don't mind doing it. I really love doing it. Usually it comes with the brother machine when you buy it, the PE design. Yes, it does. But that was part of what helped me get the deal with mine, the price that I got with my machine. I told them I did not want the design software because the design software, like I told them, I have an embroidery editing program already. I had already had Sew It Pro. So I told them I didn't need it. But unaware that the digitizing aspect of it I would miss out on, but it's okay. I don't mind. But no, I don't have the Brother PE Next. I didn't get it with mine. Yeah, it saved $1,000 off of the price of the machine. So that really did help. But one of the things that happened this week, you guys, that was what I was asking. If you are in here and you do embroidery, right? And you're doing embroidery or thinking about doing embroidery as a business, go ahead and drop below in the chat and say business. Business, yes. Okay. Because what I want to see right now, we're up to 45. We were at 50 something, however many people in and out. Let me know how many are in here that are considering doing business for your embroidery or not. Okay, so cool. We got several in here that are doing it. Well, if you, hey, Regina Young, how are you? Welcome. Business, yes, business, business, business. Sweet. Oh, that's a lot of you. I didn't know that. That's what's up. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. This is a trip, right? Are you affiliated with Sew Art if you have a code for your royalty? I am affiliated with Sew Art. If you do purchase Sew Art and you purchase through my website, I do get kickback from it. But if you purchase it directly from the manufacturer, I don't get kickback. I don't care how you buy it. It's cool if you buy it from me. I appreciate it. You don't have to. But yes, it is available on my website. The Baby's Booty at thebabiesbooty.com. I started getting an email address. Business. I saw hobbyist. So that's good. Add on business. Okay. Cool beans, Miss Diane. That's good to know. Not me. My mom gonna keep me busy enough. I understand. You're welcome. So the reason why I'm asking is because recently I received a call from my local news station, right? And there's like 3 or 4 news stations in this area in Charlotte. Charlotte's a pretty decent sized city, but this is like one of the oldest, biggest news stations here in Charlotte. They called and she was like, "Hi, I'm such and such from WSOC," and I'm like, "Okay, hi, you know." And she's saying they wanted me to do some embroidery, wanted some quotes, and all of that good stuff. So I said, "Well, what do you want it on?" and all of that jazz. And when she explained everything she wanted, I told her I'll email her a quote, which I did. And I was like, yeah, I probably won't hear back from them. Well, she called this past week. She called, I want to say Wednesday. And they decided to hire me to do their embroidery job that they were looking to have done. So she came by the studio to drop off her stuff. And, you know, I got to talking to them like, I've been told that there aren't any other embroiderers in Charlotte. And I'm like, I know that's not necessarily the case. And she said, well, I'm going to tell you what made us choose you. She said she got some referrals from off of Facebook, a particular Facebook group for businesses here in Charlotte, small businesses here in Charlotte. And when she went on to that Facebook group, they went to they found 3 embroiderers, me included, went to their websites, right? And their social media. She said out of all of them, mine was the only one where I was keeping it updated with projects that I had been working on. I was keeping it updated with, you know, what I had going on. My website is updated regularly and active. They could find my website. All of my links to everything that I had were active. Nothing was getting bounced back. So my thing was, I really needed to put that out there to you guys. You definitely need to make sure that you don't have to have social media. You don't. But if you do, make sure it's updated, guys. Please make sure your stuff is updated. Make sure that any little project that, like Miss Social Deb, I know for a fact your Instagram, you post a lot on your Instagram, and you keep, you know, updated feed on your Instagram. That's a good thing. And it doesn't matter if you only have 1 or 2 people following you. The thing is, those 1 or 2 people could be your connection to a contract. You don't know. And that thing kind of struck me when she told me that, and I was like, wow, that's pretty deep, because I never thought about it like that. So make sure, if you have, like, for instance, I know on Instagram you can post your website on in Instagram, so that if people click your Instagram, they'll see your website in your information. Make sure your website is up and running. You know, test it. Yeah, Miss Brent, I know it's hard to keep up because there's so much out there. Like, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, which I don't use. I have Facebook business. I have did I say Instagram? Probably YouTube. You know, so I'm active on all of it, but I did find a little bit of a cheat, right? So if you're on Instagram, you can post to Instagram and automatically it will post to Twitter and Facebook for you, right? You don't have to go to each individual one and post, guys. Just post on Instagram and tell it to share it to your Facebook and your Twitter. That way you don't have to go to each one, you know. So there are avenues at your website. Please check your website. If you want to do a website, I personally use Wix. Why do I use Wix? Way back in my younger, more tolerable and patient days, I build websites. I used to build websites for people. Now I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. Wix, it lays everything out. All you gotta do is click here, click there, upload a picture, and you're done. You know, it doesn't have to. You don't have to sell on your website to have a website. You can have your website just to showcase what you do, so that when you do go on location somewhere, or when you do print up your business cards, it says www.myawesomebusiness.com, right? And go from there. And even if you don't pay for your own domain name, you don't have to do that either. Just make sure that whatever domain name you have, or whatever extension, it could be wix.com/ Craft Head Creations, right? If that's the case, just make sure that's updated. That's it, you know. And I thought that was pretty important to bring out, because I did not realize how important that would be to me now. You know, that I'm just out there fooling around and trying to, you know, keep up stuff where people know what I have going on. Bickham says, going back into business soon. I know it. She says, hi, Mom and Dad. Love your baby girl. Eileen says, not a business, but I like to sell some things I've made. Great. Do that. But you never know. You don't have to legitimately have a full-fledged business to sell a couple of little things. You don't. You know, it's kind of like the difference between an in-home daycare with 2 or 3 kids and a full-blown chartered daycare that's like 200 kids. It doesn't have to be over the top. It's just something if you choose to do so. But keep your stuff updated. That's the thing. Let me get your name right. Is it? Oh, Dainty Diva. Dainty Diva Smith. Sorry, it's hard for me to see because my iPad, the writing is little, and I'm about, you know, I'm in my 40s now, so starting to not be able to see things quite as clear as it used to. So you're in Charlotte often. That's what's up. We may have to hook up and say hi. Sheila Cushionberry says, you guys says congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, because trust me, I was shocked when the big news van pulled up in the yard, and I was like, wow, this is just unreal. Just really unreal. And, you know, that I would have, you know, it was unreal. So I'm quite pleased with it. I have digitized part of the logo for her, and I'm still tripping off of that. But I have to finish it. She just dropped everything off Wednesday, and I told her about my event Friday, and that it would definitely be this week coming before I even thought about trying anything with her stuff, and she was fine with that. So and she said that's fine. They had already seen on my website 2 to 4 weeks. So they already knew that it was going to take that. And that was so cool, you know, that all of that was updated. So they already knew what was up. So Tara is here. Hi, everyone. Hello. I'm really bad at that. Yeah. Well, oh, yeah, I did mention that. So, yeah, it's interesting. Keeping up with all of that is crazy. And I don't have my crazy jar here. Oh, my God. Miss Social Deb says, thanks, Eve. Love Instagram. I am playing with the idea of a small business, but got to get more experience. Go for it. Just take your time and ease into it. There's no real rush, and business is always going to be there for embroidery. That's the cool thing about embroidery. Miss Ethel says, so true. That's why I'm here with you. I get so much out of your video. I appreciate that. I learn from other people too, but all of the information that I learn, I want to pass on to you guys, because that's the thing. Sometimes we go to get into this field and you're like at a loss. There's nobody guiding you, nobody helping you. One of the things I do like about, I cannot believe I drew a blank. That's embarrassing. Candia, sorry, Candia Hainsworth. I'm tired. Today's been a long, stressful day. So Candia, excellent embroidery business information, teaching you how to talk to your customers, teaching you how to do contracts, teaching you how to manage your embroidery business. If you haven't checked out Candia, do so. She's excellent at that. You know, mine has been a more laid back business, but it looks like now I'm going to have to bump that up a notch. So, you know, yeah, Kim says that's the new way to network. That is correct. It really is. Miss Paulette Lee, welcome. How much does a website cost? Anyone know of a good web designer? I promise you, Miss Joni, Wix is so easy to use. Try Wix. Mine is, I want to say $24 a month, and the only reason it's that much is because I have a store. Actually, I have 2 storefronts on my website because I couldn't do something I wanted with one storefront that I do on a different one. So, Wix, W-I-X, Wix.com is very good. Everything is spelled out and laid out for you. It's not hard. It really isn't that hard. If you take your time and just read what they have, you know, going on there. Miss Diane says, I was commissioned by a wife of a Florida NBA player for aprons and for over 300 feet of bunting flag banner. She found me through Twitter. I'm trying to tell y'all, social media. That's it. Miss Kenya have to do better. Get it out there, girl. Just update it. That is awesome for her, Miss Diane. Miss Johnny says, I lost some. You say you lost a week's worth of sleep to get that order done in 4 days. Girlfriend, when the money is right, you forego some sleep. But the money got to be right to get you to miss out on them Z's, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Miss Phenomenal Creations, you're welcome. Miss Barbara, way to go. Blessing. I know. Oh, my God. Blessing has been working her patootie off. I'm trying to tell you. That new laptop. I'm hoping I don't have to do a new laptop. I hate starting over with a new laptop. Miss Carol Coleman says, doesn't that drive you crazy? A lot of stuff drives me crazy. It's a trip. I try not to show it, though. Diane, you did it, girl. That's all that matters. You never know what will come out of that, says Joni Thurman. That's correct, because once you get in with NBA, NFL, blah, blah, they talk, and they recommend to each other. So, matter of fact, I had a bodybuilder contact me, and he gave me a shout out on his page, and I did get another job from another celebrity of sorts from his page, because he was well known as well. So yeah, that social media is a trip. Miss Cat, hi Miss Cat, welcome. I hope you're doing okay, darling. Thank you for being here. You're gonna need an assistant. I've been saying I needed an assistant. Ugh, I really do. Did you ever just give items away in hopes of getting business? Yes, ma'am. I did Friday. I really did. The one guy that came and he had the art studio, and he paid to have his hat done. I gave away the digitizing. I did the digitizing for free for him. I didn't even charge him for it. All I charged for was the hat, mainly because it was mostly wording, so it wasn't too big of a deal to digitize it. But normally I do charge a fee for digitizing, so I gave him that. Then also, one of his hats is one of the ones where I forgot to switch the color. So when I went back to embroidery, because most instances I can embroider right over the top and you can't even really tell. But in this time, you could tell. So I was like, ugh. And I showed it to him and I was like, look, that's not my work. So I'm going to redo your hat. But if you want this, you can have it. He went on and took it anyway, you know. So I'm hoping, and like he said he was going to call, and I hope he stands by that. But sometimes you do have to take a small loss in order to get that extra business. So Dumpster King, no, I don't dumpster dive, but I do sell dumpsters. So, haha. Miss Purple Rose, Miss Candia Hainsworth is great. Yes, she is. You're welcome, Joni. Donna says, do you do your own maintenance work? I've done web design also. I do my own maintenance on my website. I keep all of that up, which is why I stay tired because I do so much, you know, and doing the videos. Because I haven't even started on my Sew It Pro tutorials, y'all. Oh my God. Oh man. And that was another connection I made Friday. One other guy that came to get hats done. I think it might be, no, it was his partner to the art studio. His partner has a studio for you to film in. And he was like, sure, anytime you want to come. I'm like, are you kidding? Because I wanted to do, he said, we film and everything. He said, just come on by and you can do your tutorials there. Now, I can't do my regular tutorials there because I have to be there with my equipment. But the one for Sew It Pro, I can. And I was like, that's really cool. So networking is everything, you guys. I'm trying to tell you. Kim says, I just started following your channel. Do you have the basics video? And that's what I was just saying. I got to get them done. I have a few. I do have one that says getting started. I would check that one out. Definitely. If you're talking about Sew It Pro. If you're talking about embroidery in general, I try and stick with some of the simplistic things that you can do with embroidery. Not quite out the box type tutorials, but it's still a tutorial. And somebody asked me and she was like, can you do out the box tutorial? I mean, I can, but I don't have one in the box to do out the box with. You know, unpacking it and showing all the parts and putting it all together. I don't have a new one to do that with. So, we'll have to figure that out if I'm able to get a new machine at some point. Miss Tina Baker says, hi, hello, welcome. Crohn's disease. What is this? Average John. Oh my God. Why do I have spammers in here, y'all? Like, it's not even that serious. Miss Cat says, I have a new venture. We'll be doing vinyl, etc. Self-sewing taught class today. Client was thrilled. Sweet, dear. Vinyl is really cool. I'm not one. I don't really care for it, but it's really cool. I know Candy is doing really well with it. So be sure to check out some of her videos. Which I'm sure you do, because I'm pretty sure you follow her too. Carol Coleman says, so at least I don't feel so bad. Yeah, no, don't feel bad about it. Donna says, I've taught sewing and craft classes. I enjoy helping others. Very good. And I teach one-on-one as well. Not as frequently. And only per special request, but I will. But I do enjoy doing my videos. Have you considered getting an assistant? All the time, my dear. I actually need one. I need a house cleaner more. I need a house cleaner more than anything because I'm always in the sewing studio, so it's hard to keep up with all of that stuff. Miss Social Deb says, I just did a vendor craft show to get my card out there slowly. Show wasn't great, but got invited to do an upcoming fabulous show. That's what's up. Let me know how that goes, dear, because that's the thing. You gotta... And that's the sad thing about craft shows. You kind of got to know what people want before you even get out there. So if you already have a theme in mind, like the Southern Christmas show, you already know what the theme is about. So that helps. But if you don't have a theme, you know, you kind of got to dive in and hope for the best. So, you know, that's how that particular part goes. But you should do well. You have beautiful things. Miss Diane says, update your hut. It arrived this past Tuesday, delivered, labeled. Oh, sweet. You got your she shed. That's what's up. Next step is wiring and insulation and AC heater installed. Yay, that's what's up. I hate I don't have my bell to ring for you, darling. That is phenomenal. She sheds are fun. You have your own little space and you don't have to worry about having your stuff in the house for somebody to move around and mess up your stuff. Hi, Miss Debbie Kid. and Miss Kim, both your embroidery machine makes fun of you for not trying to figure it out. No, that's it's not too terribly difficult. You just have to jump right in with both feet, pretty much the same with doing the craft shows, right? So just find simple projects to start out with. That's pretty much what I did when I started. I started doing little towels, you know, just to get my feet wet, loading the machine, getting used to changing threads, getting used to how the machine functions. Towels are pretty inexpensive. You can embroider on this section, that, and then flip it around, all of that kind of jazz to help you get acclimated without using up a whole bunch of fabric or wasting a whole bunch of stuff. Tina Baker says, holy cow, embroidery thread is expensive. I ran out the store today, did purchase the stabilizer. I'm not spending $500 on string. Darling, why are you, what store are you going to? Don't go to the store. You talking about like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby? Don't buy thread from your retail store unless you are absolutely out and you don't have a particular color at all. Don't do that. You can go Amazon. I usually have links in the bottom of my descriptions on videos, not this one, but others, and you can click there. There's a whole kit on Amazon that's pretty reasonable. I think it's like what, $30 something like that for a whole kit of thread. It's not the best thread. It is not, but I use it and it's stitched and performed for me flawlessly, not just on my little machines, but on the big machine too. So it does work. You just have to adjust your tension and take your time with whatever it is you're embroidering on, right? So do that versus also you can go to Madeira, M-A-D-E, like made, when you make things made, I-R-A, Madeira, M-A-D-E-I-R-A. And I think their website is MadeiraMart.com. But either way, you Google Madeira, you can buy thread there. Ganold is in Atlanta, Georgia. You can buy thread there, fairly inexpensive. And as a matter of fact, you go to Ganold, they have a clearance thing with thread. Start buying thread from there. Don't buy thread from the retail store. Stabilizer, Amazon. I usually have links for Amazon stabilizer. Buy from there, dear. Don't spend a whole bunch of money and use coupons. I know Joann's had tons of coupons this weekend. If you have a Joann's near you, they had tons of coupons for stabilizer because that sulky stabilizer in the plastic packet can be pricey. I don't pay full price. I wait until I have a coupon. Otherwise, I use the stabilizer and thread off of Amazon. Okay. No phone in your hut right now. Someone hooked the phone line to my Singer. So sooner I turn on the machine, the blasted phone rings. Uh-oh. Why is the phone hooked up? Don't do the phone. Madeira is great. Yes. I have no colors. Yeah. Amazon, dear. Just like Diane says, Amazon is what's up. That lady looked at me and only saw my smoke because I left that store so fast. I know that's right. Because I'm trying to tell you, it can't. Then that's why I made the video, mistakes embroiderers make. Need to join the Embroidery Boss Group. Yeah, come on in. I'm here but late, says Miss Karen Bird. Thank you for coming, my dear. It's okay. Single needle machines, is organ needles good or bad to use? I've used organ. I have used organ. I switched recently though to, oh God, I can't think of the name of it because I'm not in my studio right now, but it starts with an S. And it comes in a clear pack with, 5 needles to a pack. But organ was who I was using before. And the thing is, as long as you're changing out your needle regularly, like you're supposed to do anyway, then organ is okay. It's a really decent. Schmitz. Thank you, Miss Barbara Scott. It's Schmitz. I got several unopened rolls of sulky at Goodwill. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yes. Check thrift stores. Sometimes people pass away and their family doesn't know what to do with that stuff. So they send it to Goodwill. So always check Goodwill. Use Schmetz. Now, Schmetz is expensive, but I decided to switch just to give it a shot to see how much longer my needles last. And so far, I haven't really been disappointed, but I still use organ, especially in the little machines. So, What does that say? I use Schmitz. Oh, no. That was the other thing. Yeah, so definitely couponing in embroidery is important. Especially if you're going retail establishments like Michael's or Joann's. Otherwise, the internet is your better bet. And that's why I love Amazon. Because I'm impatient. And I don't want to wait for my stuff to come. I'm like, you know how we are, instant gratification. Or you got a job that needs to be done within the next couple of days. You don't want to, you're tempted to run to the store and pick up what you want there. And that's not a good thing to do. And as a matter of fact, pretty much anything that you do in haste a lot of times is going to be at your downfall, because you're not going to have time to do the research to pick the right thing. You're welcome, Miss Baker. So definitely take your time, do your research. Like I said, I keep links below of the things that, everything that I link, I use. Okay, don't ever think that I'm linking stuff just because XYZ ABC. If I use it and I like it, I'm going to link it, in my description. So, Miss Joy, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even eat chocolate like that. So I don't know why I got this shirt. Michael's and Joann's offers military and senior discounts. And from what I understand, they accept each other's coupons. I know Joann's takes Michael's coupons. So definitely look into that. It was something else on the tip of my tongue I was going to tell y'all, but I can't remember what it is right now. Amazon is my friend. And as a Prime member, you get free shipping in 2 to 3 days. Yes, Lord, you do. And sometimes you can get same day shipping. Well, in Charlotte. Let me hush. I'm bragging. Because not all cities offer that. But Charlotte does same day shipping sometimes too for $6. I love it. Haste makes waste. Definitely. Definitely. I know, right? So you want to take your time. Do your research. Even with designs. Don't go out and buy the first thing, like for instance, puff embroidery font. Don't go to the first website. You talking about $30 sometimes for some of this stuff. And just because you have a y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I love my family so much. I love my family so much. Hey. This is my family, y'all. They are so silly. This is one of my aunties. This is my Auntie Mary. Say hi, Auntie Mary.
Hi, Auntie Mary.
Don't we look alike? Somebody keeps telling me we're twins. This is my aunt, not my mom. This is my aunt.
I'm the booty duck.
Oh my God. She's one of the ones that came to my thing on Friday. Yeah, look, hi, Auntie. Definitely look alike. And then I have another auntie here. They wanted to come. They've been meaning to come live with me, y'all, a trip. Hey, Aunt Mary, y'all look like sisters. You do look alike. Hi, Auntie Mary.
Hi.
They saying, hey, look, my dad, my other aunt ran. You can't run. If you came, you got to come and be on here. You got to come and be on here.
Unless me and your mama go side by side.
Yeah, Cheryl, come here.
Can I chase them down, y'all?
Yeah, come and get them.
Ain't nobody. She told me she don't want nobody to see their house. I'm going in and out. That's because it was a lot going on, and that'll make the screen lag. So, hi, Auntie Mary. You're going in and out. Yeah. Auntie Mary, welcome. They said Miss Tracy Etheridge said yes.
Come and stand right here, George. Just one time. Hey, come on.
She came and wanted to be on camera and won't be on camera.
God is my witness. I'm not. Come back, Sharon.
Me and Sharon have to be side.
Come on.
Tell them they have to come and meet the rest of your family. Us.
See, this you. While you got me, better turn it around.
You all are so funny.
My house.
They ain't looking at the house. They ain't looking at the house. And I zoomed in where they ain't they silly? Look, how old are y'all? Oh my God.
Wait, watch this. Watch this.
I done took it. I turned it around because y'all ain't messing with these people. You got them laughing at y'all. They are so... Can y'all see where my silliness comes from? Do you now see where that comes from? So between my mom, now my mom was the one in the middle with the yellow shirt on. If you go back and watch, she's in yellow. They are so silly. Mom, they said you are also cute, too funny. That would be lovely if we could hang out. Y'all just don't understand. I am like on my head to get together. You know, it's been bugging me. It's been really bugging me. And I have a phenomenal opportunity to go meet one viewer. I am so excited. Y'all just have no clue how excited I am. Thank you, Miss Coleman. I appreciate that. So if I can some kind of which way, if you're ever planning to come to the Charlotte area, please reach out and let me know. I will move heaven and high water to try and get to meet you. That would be fun. So I am excited. We can all do an online video chat so you can see. I would love that. Now that would be cool. You know what? Now that I think about it, there's one YouTuber, I saw him do video chats with a bunch of different people. So we need to figure out how to do that. We're going to figure out how to do that. Matter of fact, oh God, I can't figure anything with no laptop. I can't figure anything with a busted laptop. Oh my God. So I got to get my laptop fixed. Once I get my laptop fixed, then we'll figure how to do, you know, video chat with all the folks. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, that would be cool. And see how many people we can get in at one time. That would be really neat. Or maybe a certain amount, you know, each time, like, because I saw he had something like 10 people at one time. So maybe like 10 at a time or something like that. And we can all chat together. Yeah. Oh, please, y'all do. Please. Call you into a private chat. You can have up to 10 people on the panel. Oh, cool. Okay, let me know how that works, Miss Diane. Please. Because I have no earthly clue. You know, I'm not really technologically challenged, but I'm not really aware of everything that's out there. So if there's something out there that I could take advantage of like that, let me know. I'm willing to learn anything. Yeah. So, especially for those that live way on the other side where I'd have to take a plane ticket to get to you. Yeah, that would be, oh, through the Gmail account? Shut up. That's what's up. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to write that down so that I can definitely check into that. That's exciting. Oh man, that would be cool. Have you toured Anita? No, I have not. I've heard of it, but I've never toured. Miss Ethel says, sorry I will not be at the cancel due. Oh, it's okay. You know, my husband is thinking about canceling me going to, because there's a trip I'm taking this coming week, and he was like, you need to choose what trip you want to take. Look, I don't want to choose. I know what I'm going to do. I know I'm doing what I'm doing this week. So Tennessee may or may not happen for me either, so don't feel bad. He's trying to be a spoiled sport. I want your mom to adopt me. I will let her know that. I don't know that I'm an only child, darling. I don't know that look, I don't want to share now that I think about it. I've had them to myself all my life. So I don't want nobody else to be with them. I have people that live around each other, meet at a central house. That would be cool. In my real life, I'm an executive administrator. You use Meet Me. That sounds cool. It's like a conference call, but on the computer. I've learned to put designs in a wish list or leave in a cart and visit a few days later if you want them and found something else already. Yes, definitely, Miss Social Dev. And you don't have to have a webcam. If you don't want to be seen by others, you just have an avatar. Okay. I had to cancel the embroidery trip too. Wow, man, it's not just me. Okay. Yeah, I was so depressed, and Otis was like, well, why is you... I said, well, I done told people I was going. I don't want to tell people I'm going and then I show up. That sucks. And he's like, it don't matter. They ain't looking for you. They are looking for me. I want to meet people. Darn it. I was being a big baby, but it's all right. Bye, Miss Tina Baker. You have a good night. And as a matter of fact, it's 8:01. I need to finish getting my parents' internet set up anyway. I done took an hour from their stuff. Karen Bird, what happened with your laptop? My son was here today from Charlotte. Oh, why don't you get a desktop then along with your new laptop? Well, I don't know about a new laptop. I think I killed a bus drive and have a meetup. I don't know that a bunch of us need to be on the bus together at all. Nowhere. Because we would probably be rolling the whole... No pun intended. Acting up the whole way down. I'm just trying to tell you. Internet problems. It's okay, Miss Deborah. I'm getting ready to log out though. I'm sorry. Pigeon Forge. Cool. Miss Bola. You're welcome, my dear. But Miss Bird, I blew up my laptop. It won't even boot up now. Jeez Louise. For lack of... It won't boot up. So that's why I'm doing mobile on my tablet. So I'm going to have to try one thing tonight to see if that's what's wrong. And I'm praying to God that that's what's wrong. If that's what's wrong, I'll be back up and running next week. If it's not, then I'm screwed and I'm going to have to figure a way to get another laptop. And as I mentioned before, I applied for a local grant to purchase a desktop. So I'm really excited about that. There's a really strong possibility I'll get the grant. If I get the grant, I won't get it till the first of the year. So I won't be able to get a desktop till the first of the year. So it's like I'm in a catch-22, but I have to have I really need my laptop up and running because I digitize as well, and I have some things I need to digitize. So that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. As my grandpa used to say, that's your little red wagon. You the one that's got to push it or pull it. So I got to push and pull that. I gotta push it. I wish if I was at home, I'd show you. I have my laptop in pieces. I took the screws out of it. It's all over the place. It's like, you know, jacked up. But I used to build computers and I used to fix laptops and stuff and desktops for people. So I'm kind of familiar with what's going on. But in this instance, it won't even turn on. So I'm assuming it's a power issue. And that's why I'm hoping that, because I'm going to take my son's battery out of his, put it in mine. Because as I mentioned before, and I'm sorry for going through this again, but the battery in mine isn't on the back where you can just take it off. Like a normal laptop, you actually have to take the laptop apart to get to the battery. So that's why it's all taken apart. And I'm going to take his battery out, put it in mine, and see if that makes a difference. If it does, then I'll just order a new battery and get a new battery and install it, hopefully this week. So a battery is way less expensive than a whole new daggum laptop. And then because I do video editing, I really need I can't just get any laptop. It has to be, you know, a certain speed and all other kind of jazz. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Discounted electronic stores, rebuild, repair, maybe have something like that. Battery may cost you just as much. No, my battery is 40. I did already do the research, so I'm excited about that. Check the cord. I did. I used my son's cord, and it still didn't make a difference. Switch totally to laptops for your business after Katrina. Laptops are the better way, in my opinion, to go because it's less cords, less crap. And just like I did Friday, I was able to take my laptop with me and do my work right there on location. So, you know, and it worked after that. So I know going out there didn't break my laptop. So it's like, So anyway, you guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate everyone. I love you all. Glad you got to see my crazy family and where I get my silliness from. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. And like I said, keep up with your social media. Please, 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 please. Go now, tonight, if you have time tonight, update your social media. You know, just add a picture of something simple that you've done recently. Keep your stuff updated and fresh. And you never know where your next embroidery job will come from. It's amazing how that works. So thank you all for being here this evening. I appreciate seeing you all. And of course, until the next time, we all want you to have happy embroidering. And I look forward to seeing you all, hopefully from my laptop, next Sunday. Have a good night. Bye.